Hello everyone and welcome to another video. My name is Jerry and I'm hailing you from the Antari shipyard. And today we're going to be taking a look at another blind booster. This is going to be the I.K.S. Buruk. Again, if you're not familiar or unaware, the blind boosters was an event that the WizKids held back in the day where you would bring a smaller fleet. You would pay your way into the tournament and they would give you a box that was the blind booster. You would then open that blind booster and kind of have to take the ship that you've got and kind of incorporate it into your fleet. So, I.K.S. Buruk is a Klingon Cavort class tech weapon crew, coming in at 4153, 26 points. It's got your standard cloaking action bar there. When defending, if your ship is not cloaked and there is a friendly ship within range 1 to 2 of your ship, you may roll +1 defense dice. If you do so, place an auxiliary power token beside your ship. Um, so this ability confuses me a bit, mainly because Klingons, they want to be cloaked. So this is a very much an ability that is meant to be played if you're not cloaked. And that just doesn't seem very right or something that you're going to do. Most Klingons are going to stay cloaked, so this ability will never get used. So definitely a ship that is worthy of some rework there. Um, Maybe a bigger defense bonus if you are uncloaked. Because just having one defense die is not worth it. And then also you get an Ox Power token. So again, not worth it. The Buruk has a pretty good dial. You got your 90-degree forward firing arc and 90-degree rear firing arc, standard on the Cavorts. You got a Cavort class here, 4152, tech weapon crew, standard cloaking bar, coming in at 20. It did get recosted thanks to the 2017 Federation vs. Klingon starter set. And then you got Duras as the captain. During the roll attack die step, you may discard any number of your upgrades to gain +1 attack die for each upgrade discarded with this ability for that attack. So keep in mind that this is subject to rule of 3. You could discard 4 to get that fourth dice if you wanted to, if you know that maybe the opponent can cancel one of my attack die or make me roll one less. Then you can do a 4. But really, this is going to be subject to rule of 3. Not bad for what he does. Skill 6, cost 4. I think he's good. I think he's a good captain. Definitely an underrated Klingon captain to use. Would have been nice to see him come in kind of as a dual faction, just to represent his treasonous to the Klingon Empire. Then we got an elite talent, Dishonorable Tactics. When attacking with your primary weapon, during the modified attack dice step, you may discard this card to target a friendly ship within range 1 to 3 of your ship. Disable one upgrade on the target ship to reroll any number of your attack dice. You may discard that upgrade to reroll any of those dice a second time. So, this is a very cool ability and a very cool card. I think it's costed just right at 3. I've seen this card get used against me multiple times, and it works very, very well, especially if you don't want to have a target lock or you want to reroll those battle station results that you get. This is a good way to try that. It's a very good card. Weapon upgrade is Ambush Attack. At the start of the combat phase, if your ship is cloaked, you may discard this card to perform your attack before every other ship. This attack must be made with your primary weapon. If this attack hits an attack squadron, disable one squadron upgrade on the defending squadron if possible. So again, we're getting that theme of squadron defense here in these blind boosters. So not a bad attack. This is definitely playing around with the order of operations of things. 5 points for this is probably a little too much. I would say maybe this would fall into a 3-4 realm. The tech is targeting systems. During the activation phase, you may discard this card to perform a target lock action as a free action. No ship may be equipped with more than one targeting systems upgrade. Okay. So we've got newer cards that do the same thing. Matter of fact, they do a little bit more for a little less. So if we were to recost this card today, I'd probably say it'd be about 2 points. A 2-point discard. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. The Klingon crew in this pack is Kurok, cost of 3. When defending, during the deal damage step, you may discard this card and disable up to 2 of your shield tokens instead of losing them. Okay. Yeah, +5 for any non-Klingon ship, so it could be an 8-point crew or 3-point crew. Yeah, I like this. Again, he plays into the fact that you're going to be or decloaked or not cloaked, which I don't know why Klingons would want to play that way. So I don't know. I think he needs to be reworked. I like what he does. I like the intent here. I think it just needs to be reworked and relooked at. Um, so that's the end of the re-review for this blind booster. There are no mission cards with this because it was a blind booster. So let's continue the conversation in the comment section below. What do you like this ship? Do you play Klingons decloaked? I want to hear your stories. Um, Also, if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing to the channel. That way you get alerted of new videos coming out. We've got videos coming out pretty much every week. Um, also hit the like button to get this video into the algorithm so that more attack wing players are recommended to watch this video. Or feel free to share this video with other attack wing players. And then last but not least, consider joining us over at the Fremont Reformation Discord. We are probably the largest Discord server out there for Attack Wing. We do have rules conversations and answer questions all the time. We got a lot of Attack Wing players in there. And we do also host monthly events for those players that don't have a scene to play with or people to play. We do host events through Tabletop Simulator. So step on in, check that out. And until next time, we'll see you at the shipyard.